Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my playthrough of Morrowind. I'm playing a Khajit Thief, and the Thief is currently working on jobs for the Fighters Guild. I completed the jobs for Idis Fire-Eye, and as I understand it, there's now an option to make a decision. So what I'm going to do, because I want to do all of the Fighters Guild quests in this mission, I am going to do the quests out of, oh, what's the name of the really big city? Hold error. Let me check the world. I'm going to do the quests out of Vivec first. And then I'm actually going to come back to this point in my progress because the quests in Vivec eventually have you, as I understand it, attack the Thieves Guild, and I don't want to do that. And then the other thing is the guy who gives you the first set of jobs in Vivec is, like, he's not really following what the sense of the Fighters Guild is, and so I'm not thrilled to follow through with those. But for now, because I do want to cover their aspect of the story, not that you get a lot of story out of the quest lines for the Fighters Guild, or the Thieves Guild for that matter. There's little bits and pieces here and there, but it's not really what I would call a coherent story. And apparently I did not have a magic something or other equipped. Interesting. Not sure why that was the case. Okay, so where am I? This is the Foreign Quarter, yep, which is where the Fighters Guild is going to be. It has been a... oh, hold on. The color, or the graphic options are off again, because it is way too dark. There we go. Nope, still way too dark on the recording. That's kind of crazy. I mean, it could just be that this particular hallway is supposed to be dark. So let me do this to actually make it visible. And then we'll see what it's like when it's daytime, because it is night right now. Because I don't want it too washed out. For example, when you get into sections where there's light, but I don't want it to be difficult too. So, I may have to play with that a little bit. I've rather regularly had some trouble with it, actually. It's a little bit frustrating so far as that goes. Just color balance. Alright, so this is what it looks like at night when the spell is off. It's dark, but not terrible, so... eesh. The trouble is, on my screen, it's actually kind of functional, whereas when it's being recorded and displayed, it's a bit darker. Alright, so that works. Anyway, looking for the Fighters Guild. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. This is the Fighters Guild here. There's 2 people, and I have to figure out who I'm supposed to get jobs from. Do you give jobs? This is the sacred city of Vivec. Count your blessings. Can I help you find someone in particular? Or are you looking around? What about the Fighters Guild? The Fighters Guild is a professional organization chartered by the Emperor to regulate the hiring and training of mercenaries. Okay, so you are not then a member of the Fighters Guild, which is vaguely surprising. I mean, you're here. This is inside the Fighters Guild. I would have expected you to... Alright, Barin, I don't believe I've seen a Khajit with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who gives jobs for the Fighters Guild around here, and you don't even have the Fighters Guild as an option. Hello. So I guess I'm going to say goodbye and just keep looking? Alright, well, those look like training dummies. Lorbumol gro-Aglakh. Alright. You here for orders or advancement, Guardian? Or was there something else you wanted? Well, can I advance? Nope. Can't advance you anymore, Guardian. For further advancement, you'll have to talk to Joring Hardheart himself in Vivec. Vivec is where I am. Alright, but what about orders? Do you have orders? Gro-Aglakh said he'd deliver a ring to Rains Ianeth, but he hasn't delivered. Go talk to Rains Ianeth and bring the Juicedaw feather ring to me. Gro-Aglakh said he'd get a Juicedaw feather ring for our client. Nar says he doesn't have the ring, but he's a liar. Find him in the Hlalu Canton Plaza and bring me that ring. You said go talk to Rains Ianeth. Alright. I don't remember where Rains Ianeth is. And that's a Dwemer Life Bracer, Iron Dagger. They got a bunch of stuff. Is this? Nope, that's a locked chest. So I'm not going to mess with that at the moment. This is just a wooden door that leads to Joring Hardheart. Okay. Oh, the Wraith's Wedding Dowry. That's an interesting book title. Alright. Where is Rains Ianeth? The name sounds familiar, but that doesn't mean that I've... Are you a member of the Fighters Guild? This is the Sacred Civet of... Yep, okay. So yes. You're just some random Fighters Guild guy in the building. Okay. So I have to figure out where Rains is. You know, you'd think with all this up and down that there'd be an exit from the Fighters Guild somewhere other than right here.
I don't believe it.
Oh. Alright, I need to remember where Rains is. Hold on. Okay, excuse me. Lorbumol, gro-Aglakh. So, I don't know where he is either. So I guess I've got to look that up too.
Well, except...
What?
It says that he's at the Walu something or the other.
Does it?
Yeah, before.
Okay, so if I come back to options, come back up to Fighters Guild. Says he's in Vivec. Click here.
The Walu Canton
Oh,
Plaza.
the Hlalu Canton Plaza. Okay, cool. That works. Because if I look at the map, that's the Hlalu Wasteworks. So I just have to come down, just have to come south to get to the Redoran Wasteworks, and then I can, or the Redoran, and I can get across to the Hlalu side. Okay. And I'm there. Alright, so I've got to find my way south. That works. Oh, right. I go inside. From inside, I go around the corner and down. And that takes me further down. There we go. Into the lower level. From the lower level, I exit. That takes me down these. And then I have to figure out where in the building I am relative to where I want to go. Oh, I'm heading south. Very nice. That works. Yeah, they said, I mean, one of the things I read is that you can go ask the alternative guy who gives you quests in, oh, what's the name of the town? World in Aldrune? I think it's Aldrune. I don't even remember where everything is. That's Balmora. Aldara. Is it this one? No, that's Blagiad. This is... I'm terrible. It has been... Yeah, in Aldrune, because that's the desert place. So, there's a guy in Aldrune who will also give you quests for the Fighters Guild, and he's the alternative to these guys in Vivec. And you can go ask him about what's going on with the various options you're given, and he'll tell you his opinion on them. And you know what? I probably ought to do that, just to be consistent, since the whole point is the plot, knowing what the conflict is. When we were with the Thieves Guild and trying to work with members of the Fighters Guild to try and get them to avoid, change, no longer be, I don't know, however you want to phrase it, recognize that working with the Commander Tong was not a good thing. He was one of the guys that we went and convinced. So I'm gonna real quick here see if this boat can take me to Hlalu or not. Because if it can, that can save me some running. Yeah, it can. Cool. Okay, so when I get back, I can go to Hlaalu. This is just going to be a lot of back and forth, unfortunately. Run over to Eldaroon, run back here. Hi, Grizz. Yeah, you're whining again. Alright. And I'm losing. Or I'm out of, what you call it? Oh, fatigue. It's so weird that the bar is called fatigue, and it's not that you gain fatigue, you lose fatigue. Instead of energy or whatever. Okay, so I have to go through Balmora to get to, so this is going to end up being expensive, but that's okay. I think I've got a fair bit of gold. Yep, 15,257. Yeah, I got plenty of gold. Eldaroon, please. And then here, I just have to remember where the Fighters Guild, that's the Mages Guild. That might be the Fighters Guild right there, because that's the bar where the Thieves Guild hangs out, I think. Yep, so here's the Fighters Guild. Now I just have to find... he's downstairs, I know that. I think he's... There he is, near the base of the stairs. Perseus Mercius, that's right. You here for orders or advancement? Neither. I'm here to ask about... Can I? I cannot. Huh. That's weird. So Angoth the jeweler, he says, check the rat in the pot. That's all I know. Duragrabal, you've already killed Duragrabal. If you have questions about any other contract, ask them. They have a guildmaster. I used to be the guildmaster. That position now belongs to Shoring Hardheart. He's taken the Fighters Guild in some questionable directions. He's got too many followers in the high ranks. I can't do much from here to keep the Fighters Guild honest. You can trust me, and you can trust Hrundi in Sadrith Mora. He's not in Shoring's pocket yet. Alright. So, and then Tongue Toad, he says, what is Tongue Toad's crime? I don't know that it's right to kill him. Maybe you could convince him to leave instead. I don't even remember somebody named Tongue Toad. Maybe it's broken, but I can't ask about the guy whose name I can't even remember now. Lorbumol gro-Aglakh. No, that's the guy who asked me to collect the ring from Nargro Shagramph. Okay, so that was... Yeah, because I could not ask about Nargro whatever the heck. That's just weird. And I can't ask about the particular type of ring either. Huh. Alright, well. Oops.
This is apparently not a questionable order.
Apparently not. And maybe they don't let you talk to them about everything, but I guess that would make some sense if you don't have to, but it's weird. So the way Morrowind's set up is just kind of strange because they don't really give you hints as to what's extra, which, as I understand it, is actually pretty common with Elder Scrolls games. They're open world, but they're also, they don't hold your hand, and sometimes that's good. But sometimes when what you're trying to do is quickly demonstrate the story, or even, you know, quickly understand the story for yourself, finding out that you have to spend quite a bit of time doing research outside the game to find out what you need to know in the game is kind of weird, because you almost then, I mean, do you get the information you wanted from the research outside the game such that you don't have to play it? I don't know.
I will listen, Outlander.
I mean, that's kind of one of the things that I've tried to accomplish, or would like to accomplish with this channel, is specifically making it so that if people can't play these games, they can at least have seen the story. Alright, so it was the Hlaalu Bazaar or something like that?
Canton Plaza.
Plaza, yeah. So that sounds like kind of like a bazaar to me. Thanks. Close enough, anyway.
Oh, it's Sir Bazaar, all right. I mean,
This is the Wasteworks, which I think gives me a door that goes higher if I find the right... That's the treasury, which sounds interesting. But I'm not... Oop, now I'm hidden. Oh, it's just a guide to Vivec. I don't need to steal a guide to Vivec. I was hoping it was...
No, I don't think so.
That goes to the Lahalu records. Alright, you know what? I thought I had some level of understanding of how this thing was set up local. Alright, this is the Elven Nations Corner Club. This goes back to Vivec. That goes back to Hlalu. That goes to the temple. That goes to a house and a canal works. So, did I miss what would give me another path higher? Maybe that's at the end of this. Oh, you know, that would make sense. This is the first level that you have to exit. When you exit, you find this, yep, set of stairs. Okay, this makes more sense. And here's the Hlalu Plaza, which I think is correct. Was it Plaza? But no, it was Bazaar, right?
No, it was Plaza.
It was Plaza. Okay,
You're the one who's calling things bizarre.
Yeah, I had to be. Okay, so I'm looking for an orc, because it was... Okay. CV, Drolan. I'm Nargro Shagrumph. Don't worry, Vivec can be confusing for us, and we live here. Is there some specific place you want, or someone in particular trying to find? Yes, I want to ask you about a Juicedaw feather ring. I don't got any ring. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that would be the problem. Well, goodbye then. And I follow you. And maybe try to pick your pocket and get the ring from you. Not with somebody watching, I'm guessing, but... Oh. You have coin, but not a ring. I am confused. What am I supposed to do? I guess I can insult you and see if I can... Well, let's try bribing you instead. See if I can get you... Well, Drolan, if you insist, I must not refuse. Try that again. You are generous, Drolan, and your judgment is good. Thank you, I'm glad you think so. So since you think my judgment is good, will you tell me more about this Juicedaw feather ring? Fine, take it. Never liked the stupid ring anyway. And my journal has been updated. Awesome!
Yay!
Yay,
Features
progress.
for bribery.
Yeah, well, I mean, the alternative was insult him and try and get him to attack me so I could kill him, but I've tried that with other characters and it didn't work, so my guess is that they just weren't attackable, basically. Alright. Did I come straight into the Wasteworks? I feel like I came straight into the Wasteworks. Yep, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Hi, Grizz. Welcome back. Yes. Yeah, so you're not... Please don't mess with the microphone. Alright, so travel back to Foreign Quarter. Of course, I'm probably not going to get enough money out of this to make it worth the various bouncing that I've been doing. Alright, now I need to find my way back to the Fighters Guild, which means I need to go back up to the plaza in the Foreign Quarter, where the Fighters Guild is. Anyway, so, yep, and then I gotta make this long journey down this hallway, get to this other place. And up here, and then we can find out what dude says about getting the ring. Yeah, the fact that I'm already kind of concerned, because in the Thieves Guild set, I'm already to the... This is not where I wanted to be. I'm not high enough yet. What did I miss? I came up this. Okay. So, do I need to make this long run again? Probably. What was I saying? Thieves Guild. Right, in the Thieves Guild questline, I've already gotten to the point where I'm supposed to be killing the Ioneth brothers because they're assassins for the Kamana Tong. And the Kamana Tong is in direct competition and conflict with the Thieves Guild. So basically now they're saying that... Well, actually, I suppose all they're really saying... Oh, hey, an equipment chest. I don't think I need any more arrows. Do I need any more repair hammers? I've only got one. So sure. I'll take advantage of their presence. And then do you have restore health? Yes, you do. I will take those as well then. Oh, and cheap restore health. So that, wait. Oh, I don't care about the standard restore fatigue. But that way, if I get into a pinch, I've got the stuff available. But I'm pretty sure that, yeah, anyway, so I'm at the point where I have to kill them, but I suppose it isn't all that surprising that the Kamanatong would hire the Fighters Guild, since the Fighters Guild just is the location where you find mercenaries. So, Juicedaw, Feather Ring. You have the ring? Good. Give me the ring, and I'll get your pay. Give him the ring. 100 gold has been added to your inventory. Dude, it took me 200 gold to bribe it. You know what? Never mind. Thank you. All right. What additional orders do you have for me now? There's an Argonian that can't keep its mouth shut. Go shut Tongue Toad's mouth. So that's interesting, because I've already talked to him about Tongue Toad, even though I didn't have the quest for Tongue Toad. So that's just weird. Go find Tongue Toad at the Rat in the Pot in Aldrune. Silence him, and I'll give you 500 septums. All right. Interesting, because now he's having you travel to Aldrune. So it actually makes more sense at this point that you would talk to Perseus Mercius, because you're already in Aldrune, and then ask about it. But weird. Anyway, I'm going to call that good for now, and then go find out if I can convince Tongue Toad to be silent in the next video. Thanks all. Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.